Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
Good morning, Transformers. Guess who? I'm back. Thank you, God. Okay. I'm not going to do no shenanigans today because it's going to be a busy day. I won't go into it because it's going to be a busy day. I'll be back later. Saturday, July 5th. It's 6:40. It's time for my walk. But first, let's weigh in. I know you guys are like, dang, she's not running her mouth like normal. Because I'm super busy today, you guys. Well, exactly the same as yesterday. Okay. Yeah. So, it is what it is. I have to do a little bit of analyzing today. And of course, it's looking more and more like I'll be going back on the alternate day fasting next week. But I have to analyze the information swirling around in here. And I'll talk about it later, just like what could be going on. So I'm not 100% sure I'll go back on alternate day next week. I may just make some tweaks to what I'm doing and what I'm eating. I'll be back later to talk about it, you guys. I got so much to do. But first things first, let's get that walk in. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Have a great Saturday. Hello, guys. Happy Saturday. Guess who? I'm back. I'm back. Let's talk. But look at this. So I ordered groceries to be delivered this morning. They delivered them. And for my cheat meal tomorrow, yes, I'm cheating tomorrow. I don't give a shit what that scale says. I needed buns. Well, I forgot to get buns. So, this is the situation. Look how beautiful those are, you guys. I made my own buns. Y'all know that smell of fresh baked bread in the house? Yeah, it's crazy. So I have to reel it in. Let's not let it get to us, because those are for cheat meal tomorrow. And then once they're fully cooled, I'm gonna wrap them in some plastic wrap, put them in a Ziploc bag, and put them in the freezer to use on my cheat days or whatever. I mean, they're not fat free, so I can't even use them for regular days. They'll be in the freezer if I need them. But it smells great in here. I feel, and now that I see myself, I look tired. I feel tired. I look tired. Here's the thing, you guys. That medication she gave me, I want it to work. I do. But I think what I'm going to do is, I think the one making me feel like this, And it's not okay for me to feel like this during the day. It's just not. And I think it's the one that I take when I get into bed. So I won't be taking that one. The one I take in the middle of the day for my pain, I'm just going to try to just take that one. Maybe the combination of the two is too much for my delicate system. So that's my plan. Last night I tried to do the whole, turn the TV off, and I did better, but I didn't do great, but I did better. I turned it off earlier than I normally would, so baby steps. I'll get there, you guys. So as far as the scale, so sorry. Hang on, you guys. Let me get my water. I'm back. Yeah, so let's talk about the scale. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. The medication, I doubt. I don't know. I doubt it. You know me. If I'm X amount and then I wake up the next day and I'm a pound up or whatever, I don't care. But here's my thing. I can't lose 2 pounds and gain it back. Lose 3 pounds, gain back 2. I can't. That whole back and forth running in mud situation, I can't do that. Bust my ass all week, lose 3 pounds, and then out of the blue, for whatever reason, I'm up a pound or 2 pounds. Yeah. Let's see, what else could it, medication, maybe. I'm trying to think of what I've changed other than I'm not on alternate day fasting. That just might be what I have to do. And then when I lose my weight, I can switch up to something more sustainable, because obviously I can't live the rest of my life doing alternate day fasting. But it might be a good thing to do until I lose the weight, and then I figure out what I'm going to do moving forward. But like I said, I do want to make some tweaks. So I'm kind of leaning towards continuing what I'm doing, but making some tweaks. What are the tweaks? Well, like I've said in other videos, me and pasta, me and rice, me and bread. I mean, we just don't get along. I love them all, but they don't love me. Now, when Cole's talking about low-fat fasting or no-fat, dieting, not fasting. So he wants you to either be no-fat or as close to no-fat as you can get. And still eat protein. I mean, I could eat my turkey luncheon meat, which is 0 fat. I mean, chicken's going to have some fat in it. Turkey, I don't know about turkey, like ground turkey or turkey breast or whatever. I don't know, because I don't eat too much turkey other than that luncheon meat. And that's why I eat that, because it's no fat. So I have, this week, I showed you guys, how I was making sandwiches with that sourdough bread, because it's 0 fat. When Cole talks about no fat, low fat dieting, he never says, all he says is stay under 10 grams of fat and get your protein in. He never ever talks about calories. I know he doesn't want you to weigh yourself. Can you guys imagine if I said, okay, I'm not going to weigh myself because I've not gone over. I've been staying under the 10 grams of fat, and the scale's not cooperating. And I know I've not gone up in weight like every day this past week, but it's not been great. One day I stayed the same, time, and this morning I'm up, and I don't know. I don't know. So to me, since he doesn't talk about calories, to me it sounds like he's saying stay under 10 grams of fat, get your protein in, and eat till you're satisfied. You know, he's not saying, and keep your calories, you know. He's not saying that, which is what I've been running with, you know, that as long as I stayed under that 10 grams of fat, I tried not to pay attention to the calories, even though I'm showing you guys that I'm trying to stay 1,200. I try to stay within 1,200, 1,500 calories, but he doesn't talk about calories. So he just makes it sound like as long as you stay under the 10 grams of fat, you're going to be losing weight. And it very well could be some type of alien, you know, and it's not going to work for me. And I mean, I'm joking, but it could be possible. Not every diet is created equal for everybody. You know, I might do a protocol and be doing amazing, and then you try the exact same protocol and it's not working as great for you. So I have to always keep that in mind. I have to keep in mind who I am, what my health issues are, you know, that I'm a retainer of water, and my doctor was like, just she wants me to stay Cole wants me to stay 0 or low fat, and my doctor wants me to stay 0 or low salt. I'm like, I don't, because usually doctors bitch at you if you make your food, plate your food, and then you add salt and pepper after you've made your plate. I don't do that. I don't do that because I know how to season my food as it's cooking. Well, now she's saying to not even season my food. I'm like, doctor, I'm a cook. It's what I'm good at. Those words you just said don't even compute in my head to not season my food. Anyways, you guys, I don't know. But again, I just have to keep on keeping on. You know me, it don't bother me. I'm a little agitated today, and let me tell you why. It has nothing to do with the scale. And you guys are probably like, nothing bothers that girl. Nothing bothers her. She just laughing and giggling about everything. Nothing bothers. No, things do. Like I've told you guys, there are things that bother me. And here's what bothers me. If you waste my time or you waste my money. Because those are two things I don't have a lot of. I don't have a lot of money and I don't have a lot of time. I jest a little bit. I have more time than I do money. But I don't like that. I don't like for somebody to waste my time. I don't, you know, and it could be something simple. Hey, you want to go to lunch tomorrow? Yeah, let's go. Okay, pick you up at noon. And then 10 minutes to noon, they say, oh, you know, I can't go, or whatever their excuse is that they can't go. Now, if it's a good excuse, the car broke down, whatever, great. But they just decided they didn't want to go, or maybe the hubby said they can't go, or whatever. That's a waste of my time because I spent the morning trying to get all my adulting done. Then I went and got ready for our luncheon. And now you're telling me you don't want to go, you can't go, whatever. Oh, man. If you don't have a good excuse, yeah, that's going to annoy the shit out of me. Am I going to be mad at you and never speak to you again? No, but I'm just saying that's something that will annoy me. Or if somebody says, hey, this is the greatest thing. Look here. This is the greatest thing. See this cream? In 2 weeks, you're going to be looking 10 years younger. Now, I don't fall for that kind of bullshit. But I'm just saying, you know, things where somebody, you know, there will sometimes be things that I fall for because it's like, maybe because I want it so bad or whatever. and then I'll get it and it's crap. Yeah, that'll piss me off because I don't have a lot of money to be pissing off, right? And time. I just don't waste my time. And I'm saying all that, y'all, because I got up this morning, I did my walk, got my 2 miles in, came home, started doing all my adulting around here, and then I started getting ready. What for, you might ask? Well, because I was called yesterday by One Blood. If you don't know what One Blood is, that's here in Florida, that's what they call that, the bus that you can go get on the bus and donate blood, right? I've been donating blood since I was like 25 years old, something like that. And so yesterday they told me they would be here from 10:30 to 1 out front of my complex. And they've been doing that. They've been coming to our complex. It's so convenient. You know, a lot of us here don't have cars. So yeah, so they come and we can go get on the bus and donate our blood. And then of course now One Blood, I don't know where you're at, so I don't know how your state does it or whatever, but if you give blood, they give you like a t-shirt and like a $20 gift certificate, right? For wherever you want the gift certificate from. So for us old people who are on a fixed income, we look forward to that. I don't mean to laugh, but we look forward to that $20 gift certificate. So I go out this morning about 11:30. I walked around the whole frickin' complex looking for that bus. And it's usually, like I say, it's usually parked in front, but there have been times that they've decided to park on the side or the back or whatever, so I walked the whole complex. Okay, Alexa. Sorry, you guys. She was getting ready to bother me about water, so here. There. Yeah, no blood bus. So then I called the place and I'm like, weren't you guys supposed to be here today? Where's the bus? I just went out there. There's no bus. What? She's like, oh, I don't know. They're supposed to be there. Let me call them. So she calls the bus that's supposed to be here, calls me back and says, oh, they said that, I don't know what this means, but that they couldn't make it into the complex. So instead, they parked down the street at, like, there's like a little shopping center down the street. I'm like, what does that mean? I didn't ask her because I'm like, I was annoyed. So I was like, but they couldn't get in the complex. Now, the only thing I can think of, and this is stupid because they've been here before, is maybe who was driving the bus was an idiot, new at driving the bus. I don't know. But my complex kind of sits up on a hill, right? Which during hurricane season, that's amazing because you never have to worry about flooding. So the complex kind of sits up on a hill. So when you come into the complex, you're either going to go up a hill this way or up a hill that way to go around the complex. So maybe they couldn't get the bus up the hill because they weren't experienced enough or something. I don't know, you guys. Okay, I know I'm rambling and ranting, and so I'm done. But that did annoy me because it was a waste of my time. And now I'm hungry. It's 2 p.m. I'm hungry. You know, around this time I'm ready. And today I'm just having another Asian bowl, this time with beef. But I'm deciding not to eat yet. I'm going to eat much later because my daughter's going to come get me and take my little doggy to get her little nails grinded, right? Poor thing hasn't had her nails grinded in so long because I don't have a car. I just don't have anybody. My son and my daughter, that's who will take me to do things like that. And the place is closed on Sunday and Mondays, therefore my son, who lives down the street, can't take me because he works on Mondays. I mean, he's off Sundays and Mondays, but that's when the place is closed. So my daughter's going to come today and pick us up and take us to get Jersey's nails grinded. I know. Why the hell is this lady talking about all this crap we don't care about? All right, you guys. I'm going to get off of here and put this video together. And maybe I'll wake up tomorrow in a better mood because nobody will have wasted my time. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Don't mind me. Now this is on the internet and I can't take it back. See you tomorrow. Bye.